In the ever-evolving world of royal family dynamics, change seems to be the only constant as the next generation of royals prepares for their future roles. Prince William, the Duke of Cambridge, has made a significant move in ensuring his son Prince George is well prepared for his royal destiny. This year we'll likely find out where Prince George is headed, as Charlotte Griffiths predicts the young heir could bypass Eton College, a decision that would break from his father's prestigious school days. Despite the family legacy, royal expert believes Princess Catherine has reservations about the traditional institution for her son, hinting that alternative educational path might be on the table for the future king. This latest action by William may seem just like another part of his fatherly duty, but it has sparked a conversation about how the future king is being shaped amid the turmoil within the royal family as the schooling looms large on the royal agenda. The expert has hinted that ton might not be in the cards of their young. Here a source speculated that the Wales family might offer a school closer to home like Murrow College, where the princess herself flourished. Catherine had a really tough time at her previous school, so Mailer meant a lot to her, with George turning 11 in July and becoming more involved in royal duties like attending the Together at Christmas Carol service. His educational journey is set to be one for the history books. During the Christmas Day walkabout yesterday, Prince George appears to be growing into his role as a young royal who claimed the future king wasn't reliant on his father's guidance. The 11-year-old was acting on his own instinct during today's meet and greet with the public. For instance, he's still mirroring his dad, but also increasingly taking the lead without looking to William for approval. Signals suggesting he's acting on his own initiative. The shyest signals have gone, and he now has a tendency to walk ahead when it comes to meeting and greeting. While William Charlotte by the hand, Catherine held hands with Louis George, strode out alone. Although he is second in line to the throne, the young prince is unlikely to become a working royal for many years to come. At the age of 11, the young prince spent most of his time at Lambert School before returning home in the evenings to the 4-bedroom Adlet cottage on the Winter Estate lived in by himself and his family, while Prince George is sometimes expected to attend big royal events along with his family, for example trooping the collar in the annual Sandringham Christmas walkabout. The 11-year-old spends most of his time living a life not too dissimilar from the other children across the UK, according to royal author Robert Hardman. This is because George Parr and Prince William and Princess Catherine did not want to burden him with royal duties from a young age, and instead want him to experience as normal an upbringing as possible, including playing video games, taking part in sporting events, and spending time with this family. Writing in his book, Hardman said that William sees it as his paramount duty to train his elder son for future royal duties, which he will one day inherit. The Prince of Wales had a significant degree of autonomy in his university education, his engagement with the armed forces, and his introduction to regular duties. He is determined that Prince George should have a similar, if not greater, involvement in the way he develops his own royal role. There is no expectation that any royal deities are going to kick in until George is well into his 20s, says a Kingdom Palace veteran before he was even made a page at the coronation. William and Catherine wanted to ask him if he felt comfortable about it because he was the youngest. It turned out he was keen, while the young prince seems very capable when on the royal stage, waving to crowds from the Buckingham Palace balcony and shaking hands when he greets people. It is evident that Prince William and Princess Catherine want their 3 children to enjoy their childhood as much privacy as possible.